This is the Bad Cat with a K, Epic, based off the Bad Cat Era 30, which is Mark Sampson putting all of his knowledge about amplifiers into an amp design. if you are a fan of like a Matchless C30 type, you're gonna love this. The Era 30 is like a more refined version of that. You can push it into those sparkly areas, you can get it raw, but it's got this real pristine modern sound to it in a lot of ways that we really enjoy. We have some videos that you could check out. We have a tour of the Bad Cat factory where we do talk about the Era with John over at Bad Cat. We have a video where we compared a Matchless C30 to an Era 30, a little more backstory there, but this is about the patches. So let's get into that. I'm actually gonna start with the B preset. Normally I'd start with the A, but I'm excited about this one because this one really gives you a cool way to experience the amp. Typically, our B preset is that. Our B preset is like with the amp in the middle of the chain, wet effects after. Our A preset is 2 instances of the amp, whatever amp it is, and they're at the end of the chain with all effects into the front. You get this shoegazy, beautiful thing. We love it. This patch, and the reason why I want to start here, we designed so you can switch channels, so channel switching-esque in a way. And we have a button right here, you'll see 12AX7 channel, hit it, switches to the EF86 channel, and 12AX7 is edge of breakup. This is a hotter pickup, but it's set lower. You could adjust the compressor or the gain on the amp if you'd like. You turn this, and now you're on a higher, more gain EF86. So with that sound, typically, if you ran your amp that hot and ran all wet effects in the front, it'd sound like a hot garbage mess if you ran an amp that hot. I don't know. I think some people may try to tell you that you can, and you should go for it if you like it. But I like it because all the effects are after, and it keeps everything more pristine. Now, if you just want to switch back in the middle, you can keep your cleans. Okay, so that B preset otherwise is set up like we normally do, as well as the A preset. You can change out the amp block, so you can use the EF86 channel if that's your preference. But right now, this is 12AX7 channel. This is just the bass tone. Neck pickup. Here's a Timmy. That's got some growl. It's an ODR1, more gain, a little bit beefier. OCD. That is more like your distortion. We have tremolo. Retro reel, it's like a vibrato, chorusy tape saturator thing that Line 6 did, and we try to replicate it in the other units, but Snapshot's very reminiscent of how we typically do things, right? The one thing I do want to go back to on the B real quick is we have it set so it's like using a channel switching amp. You got clean and then pushed on the 12AX7, and then a rhythm EF86, which does have a drive on, and then a solo, which switches to a bigger drive as well. And so we're trying to give you the experience of playing the amp like you actually own it. Now, not all units can do this. Obviously, you can't necessarily do that with TONEX. If you want to set 2 TONEX units, one to run the 12AX7, one to run the EF86, you could do that at the end of your chain in stereo. Or if you only have one, you could load up both on a TONEX 1 or TONEX, whichever one, and switch like that. It's kind of like channel switching on an amp. Run wet effects after would be my suggestion, whether you're running in stereo or not. If you're doing like a channel switching thing, that's what I would do. This is available for our typical units. Line 6 would be Helix, Stomp, and Pod Go. Fractal would be Axis Effects FM9, FM3, Quad Cortex, TONEX, and Kemper. You'll be getting 4 different speaker types with this, as well as for the proper units, direct options so you can add IR speakers of your own and do what you will with them. Links are below so that you can grab this for your unit. And this is actually being released during Black Friday. We're crazy and we're letting you get it at 50% off. And if you've missed out, don't worry, I assure you, the tones are still absolutely worth it. And we run sales fairly regularly, like holidays, the common time for sales, and every once in a while some other times. But if you haven't already, please subscribe. Thank you for checking this out. Let us know what you think. If you've grabbed this and any of our other like matches, we have 2 C30 variants. If you have all 3 or whatever, just let us know what you think. And if you like one more than the other, we'd love to know that. They sound, if I may say so, really good together. A C30 and an Era 30 sounds so good together. It sounds similar yet different. It's a really cool way to go about running some stereo amps. We'll see you next time. Have a good one.